Nissan GTR in Need for Speed Unbound. It's just one of those cars that you have to build in pretty much every game. I've built an R34 GTR. It's time for the R35. If there was a 33, I would have done that as well. But I need to test it out, see what it's like. But it sounds epic. Oh, what a noise. Honestly, it sounds a little bit more echoey, and I like that. It's got more rasp, more reverb. It sounds more like an R35. However, it's still somewhat similar to how it previously did, which shows, I think, how bloody good it sounded before. Anyway, Rydell, I've got some crazy mods to bring to you. Let's get it. Not that I'm bringing the mods, but you know exactly what I meant, okay? Rydell, I need you to provide me the mods. Anyway, super cool little tip for you guys. If you're on the initial multiplayer menu, you can hide the HUD by pressing in the right stick. You can seem to do that on pretty much any menu, actually, within this section. So you could get some really cool shots of you and your character. If it doesn't work, you need to go into a menu and then back out, and then it should work. Pretty cool. Nice little tip for you there. Anywho, today's video is sponsored by PQ. Inertial Drift Twilight Rivals Edition is out now for next generation consoles. That's these. Inertial Drift is critically acclaimed, getting a 9 out of 10 from IGN and a Eurogamer recommended. It's an arcade racer that puts drifting front and center of the gameplay with twin stick drifting mechanics. And now in Twilight Rivals, the new content adds a brand new Eurobeat soundtrack, new story mode, 4 new cars, making 24 total, and not to mention 4 new tracks to race on, which brings the total to 14. You know me, I'm an arcade racing fanatic. Arcade racing games are usually the flavor of life for me. I'm always appreciative of games that try new things, especially when it comes to the arcade racing game space. The art style, music, and mechanics, those are things that have definitely sold me, and the fact it has a story too is super sick. Inertial Drift Twilight Rivals pack is also available on Steam, PS4, Xbox One, and coming soon to Nintendo Switch. Check the game out at the link in the description down below, and again, thanks for sponsoring today's video. Let's get this thing customized. I know it's pretty mental. I'm sure you've all seen it. I cannot wait to jump into this, but I first want to start out with the individual parts on the car because I'm super curious. Yes, you can delete the bumper, and honestly, this is probably one of the coolest front bumper deletes, just in that it looks mental. It's so compact and just optimized. Proper nerd heaven there with that bumper delete. But of course we can go for the Liberty Walk Rocket Bunny, which is the old gen GTR, which I think looks horrendous. But I think that looks worse. We've got quite a few options, so I want to show you. We've got the Varis ones, and I believe, is that new? We've actually got some new parts and new options on some of the older cars. It seems to be on the most popular cars generally, or the cars manufacturers that'll allow that type of customization, but because I wanted to show you them and see exactly what these look like, and quite frankly, I'm impressed. The GTR is such a cult, like, classic car when it comes to customization, and in Need for Speed especially. We've got the Pandem Widebody kit, which looks awesome, and we've got this, which I definitely believe we had before. We got Liberty Walk, which I think is a little bit cooler, and also the Rocket Bunny. We've got all the big boys playing here with the customization. But the thing is, I don't particularly know if I'm gonna go with any of them. I mean, you've already seen the thumbnail. You can see we're not. But again, some fantastic hits. Varis is interesting, and Rocket Bunny, Liberty Walk, bloody all of them. Lights, no LED, like, new lights. I was wondering if we had some different options, but of course you can then tint them. I kind of was hoping that we would have a set of, like, different lights for this car, but in black, they actually look kind of sick. It would be pretty cool if we could change the lights color as well. I know that would be a bit weird, but you can do it with headlights, so like, why not the rear lights? Trunk lid customization, of course, is another one. It does like a subtle change to the trunk lid, and of course, spoilers, Big Country Labs, that looks perfect. How sharp and aggressive. It matches it hugely. We got this, which is awesome. I love that so much, and I think just for the sake of it, I want to put that on and then delete the bumper. Can I do that? I don't know. I really hope so, because just, oh goodness, look at that diffuser there. That's, what is that? I kind of expected it to look a little bit nicer than that. That looks so weird. Hello? Are you an alien of some kind? That is the weirdest looking thing I think I have seen in terms of the bumper deletes there. That makes it look like an old man for some reason, but it is an old man. That is very odd. We got the diffuser options as per usual, and the exhaust options are looking pretty tame, actually, pretty tame. But this is where we need to be for what I want to actually do. We got the original and the owned, which is literally just changing the wing back to standard. No, not on my deathbed. We've got the Overtake kit, the Liberty Walk kit, the Pandem kit, the Varus kit, the Rocket Bunny kit, that one, and ultimately the kit that you actually want to see, the legendary customs. That is stupid. I love it so much. Of course, it's Nissan that allows one of the craziest kits I have ever seen in my life. How is that still the same car? Look at the wing. It's got like a super hypercar wing. The wheels, I think, are that. The rear bumper cut with a look at all the suspension components. Mate, the race car, the lights, the sleepy lights on the brakes, the mega wide front with massive intakes and the ducting and the holding of the bumper splitters because it might fly off, the exhaust coming out the front and the sides, and there's a hole in the... There's just so much going on, and this is clearly the best kit. I don't know who wouldn't go with this at least once. You need to do it. We can't adjust the stance or anything. It did say that it's going to limit the customization we can do, which is kind of sad. I would like to be able to at least tint the lights. Like, why can I not do that? That's a little bit odd. The sticker placement and stuff, really sick as well. Like, really subtle, really, really nice. Can't do the side skirts. Again, it's a little bit odd that we're not able to even touch this. I would kind of hope that we could. For example, headlights. Why can I not touch the headlights? That makes no sense, because should just tint them. I could tint them a color. I could tint the windows. It seems like a bit of an oversight. However, it's freaking sick. So, of course, we need to make it more aggressive. We need to expose the and we need to change the overrun. I just realized it's showing us the back of the car. So, performance-wise, we could, of course, swap engines. What? That sounds sick. We've got a V12. We've got an inline 6, which sounds maybe quite BMW. And we've got a 4-litre V8. The V6, we've got ourselves the V10, which I did swap into it last time. Last time we did that, and we actually, I think, got to like 1,200 horsepower. Now we can only get to 600. What? I really don't know what they've done with the engines. Why their power is so low. I want to be realistic here. 800 horsepower is so much, but we had 1,000 previously. So we got pro parts installed, it would seem. I was planning to try and make this a different class, but you know what? I just need to fully upgrade it. We need to build the fastest and the best GTR. But the GTR, I'm spending all my money. It deserves it. It's an icon. Single turbos seem to be dominant in this game. 941 horsepower. Wait, I swear it said maximum was 800. I am so confused. Potential 809. Is this broken? This is broken. I think this is all wrong. Wait, I'm so confused. What the hell? We literally don't even have the turbo in yet. Let's put this in. Bang. 941. Who's lied to me somewhere? Unless it's the performance of the engine without the turbo. Ah, maybe. Maybe. But 941 horsepower? Hell yes. I am so ready to drive this boy. Oh my God. The community has gone ham with their wraps, and they have made some absolute monsters. That is beautiful. I'm actually installing that straight away. I love the one as it was, but that is even cooler, I think. Or we could go Pro Street. Oh. Or we could go for the classic. Oh, I kind of want to. Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing it. Well, there we are. The GTR has been built. Oh, hello. We've gone for the Paul Walker Speciale design. The lights. Oh, the lights change. They don't stay the standard GTR ones, and they have a bit of a tint on them. Again, it would have been super cool to tint them slightly blue or something. The window, we can actually slightly tint, which is nice. Go away, menu. The sleepy lights is one of the coolest features. And of course, this kind of half bumper delete, diffuser delete, I would call it. Getting a look at those chunky tires through the inside. Mate, look at that cutoff. Look at that tire. That is beautiful. I love this GTR so much. Let's see what the 940 horsepower can do for us. I'm calling it 1,000. Oh my God, that sounded like a proper gunshot. This thing is so freaking wide. It's a wide load. Mate, the NOS effect just goes everywhere. That is insanity to look at. And it is not a slow car by any means. This thing feels rapid. I definitely want to try this out. This is S plus. I don't want to say it feels like, of course, we've just driven the OP Regera. This is nowhere near that. I've seen it do pretty damn well in events, but the Regera is just on another level. This could never compete with that. But I don't care. I definitely feel like I'm going to bring this down to like S class maybe, because there it may have a sticking chance. But mate, what? Tree. Why do I always hit trees in his car? Hello? Are you a viewer? Are you? I didn't change the horn, so hello. Don't feel free to join my game, by the way, when I'm playing. I might leave the party, but I'll still probably do a race. So yeah, feel free to join us. All right, let's jump into GTR. Let's go. So this is all about high speed. I am quite frankly going in the bin. Oh, what a beast. I say I'm going in the bin. What about the 4 GT drivers? Rest in peace to all the 4 GT drivers out there. You try the hardest. I trust in you. Sorry. Gotta be done. Oh, this is gonna be a good test. So this thing is supposedly quite fast, the Huayra. However, again, it's not quite as fast as the Regera, but I've heard it's pretty damn quick. The top speed is probably decent compared to this, for example. I reckon top speed wise, this is gonna let us down quite a bit. Come on, you pig, get to 220 or something. What can you get to? Also, how good is this racing? The majority of the time, the racing in this game has been so freaking clean, even though takedowns are suggested as one of the challenges. Thanks, Criterion. Trying to ruin it for us. How dare you? I mean, the handling can be a bit stiff. So can be a bit stiff sometimes. So I'm not always blaming of when little bumps happen here and there. But yeah, this is doing pretty good. I think. Oh, he's pulling on me. He's pulling on me. Now, because this thing doesn't seem to be going that fast. I mean, it is, but just let off. Just let... Whoa! Whoa! One of the worst sections right here. Oh, no! Yep. It's still not happy. Still not quite happy. Let's get it, baby. Nice, decent run. Like, it's really not a bad car. I can see why people would jump to it. Again, it's just a popular car in general. And the reason it's popular still to this day is it's freaking good. I feel like it's been replaced by the Huracan in popularity. But, you know, I don't care. There's just something special about this hero car. Yes, it's now stupidly expensive. However, it's not quite as expensive as the others. This is where I'm hoping it could shine, is the Corner King event. This is a lot more all over the place, and it's something that the Regera kind of has an issue with. The Regera just wants to go fast and in a straight line, maybe some like high sweeping corners, but this thing, it can eat corners alive normally. Of course, it's still all-wheel drive. It's not perfect, but... Oh, she feels stable. Another comparison is, again, I've been using the M3 for the past week. This definitely feels chunkier. I feel the weight. I feel that it's not a proper race car like the M3. And in that, I get the advantage of the fact that I get a road car suspension almost, it feels like. It feels like it's not having to... I don't have to compensate for a lot of the jumps and bumps. It does it itself with the suspension. And that's something they're going to have to realize with the multiplayer going forward. Of course, they've just done a quick speed list thing. I'm pretty sure this is not how the multiplayer is going to sit forever. But I feel like each car has like a different thing. I think I would personally love to set a car per the race. Like choose it before every race. That would be awesome, and it would create these even smaller sub categories of vehicles. You got this for the more corner specific events, you got the Regera for the more straight line speed events, and then you get an event with a bloody off-road race, and I have a car with off-road tires. That is, I think, where I want to go with this. Like a glove. Beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let's go, baby. This is a more, again, high speed run. But there are quite a few corners involved. I swear, I end up doing the same damn races in S Plus every damn time. I didn't even pick it. It wasn't even me. This is feeling smooth. Like, the drifting and the micro drifting in this, again, it does go a bit far sometimes, but I feel like I have so much control over the drifting. Top speed is clearly not on my side, though. Oh, come on, you boat. Come on. He crashed. He crashed, he crashed, he crashed. Oh, God, that's what you gotta hope. You gotta hope those Reguera's gonna be crashing. It wasn't a Reguera, but you know what? I gotta hope those OP cars be crashing. Just not me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes! Hold the power, hold the power. No! Balls to it. Okay, well, it still has the quirkiness. I wonder if that, other than slowing down, I wonder if that is solvable, and will we find a car that can? Since you like this car build, please be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and check out this one at the same time, because this is a good one as well. Peace.